Hi folks, Ariel and Burley over here in the snowstorm, and Burley is very impatiently awaiting me sending this thing off for him. What I wanted to show you guys was Burley's latest favorite toy. This is, I call it his frisbee gun. It's called a Hurricane 9. Now, when I do reviews here on anything or mention anything that like I use these knives when I'm cooking or whatever, this is, that was too low. These are things that I bought because I want them, I use them, even things that go on my wish list. If one of you guys buy them, which one of you lovely subscribers did buy this for Burley, they're things that if somebody else doesn't get them, I'm going to. Once you have a YouTube channel for a bit, you start getting tons and tons of emails from people saying, we have this blah blah blah, would you like to review it? We'll send you a free one and so on. Baby boy, you gotta bring it back. Come on. It doesn't keep going if you keep it. Good boy. Anyway, that's fine if you want to do that. That's just not my thing. Stuff that I tell you guys about is because I genuinely enjoy and value tools that do what I want them to do and do it well. And I like passing on that info because I get very frustrated with tools that do not do the job they're designed to do. Anyway, so this works perfectly because for quite a long time now, a frisbee has been Burley's absolute, there's a little bit of a breeze, favorite toy. And he can keep going forever. I don't know where his stopping point would be, but I wear out and he's tired long before he'll quit. Come on, baby boy, bring it back. Good boy. Anyway, I eventually have to just put the frisbee out of reach and make him quit, and then he goes and gets a long drink and lays on the floor panting because he's exhausted. But he just doesn't want to quit on his own. Anyway, that's, you can see how excited he is. He can't keep himself from bouncing in the air. That's great, except that my arm, I don't know what it is with my elbows or that I have longer arms in proportion to my body than a lot of people or whatever. My elbow will start to really ache if I throw a frisbee for him for a while. And now it is really snowing again. By the way, since the last video you guys saw outside, it was all white for a couple days and then it warmed up a bit yesterday afternoon and melted off. It kind of turned into drizzle instead of snow and melted off a lot of the white that we did have, but it looks like it's turning back into white right as we speak. Anyway, so that was frustrating because Burley loves it so much, and even though we do lots of walks and stuff, he is still a puppy even though he looks mostly mature. You know, he won't be completely full grown and done maturing for about another year. And bring her, babe. Good boy. Good puppy. And so this is just one of his favorite games, and it was frustrating for me that then it would make my arm hurt. So I was looking for some kind of like chuck it type thing like they make for balls for a frisbee and I found this thing. This apparently was designed by a actual rocket scientist, and it is really cool because I can bring here, baby, come on, good boy, bring here, good baby. I can fire this thing repeatedly without ever getting tired or worn out. Now these little foam discs, the one that we got came with 6 of these, and they are just a somewhat lightweight foam. This is not a chew toy. If you let your dog chew on it, it will for sure take it apart. Burley's been pretty good at that. He just loves bringing it back. You want it? You want more? More? Yes, please. We also sometimes take this up to wider open meadows, and I can shoot it even further. It's hooked on your foot. Good boy. Good baby. Good boy. Okay, I gotta load it. Good baby. Bring it all the way back. Good job. Is this a fun frisbee toy? Yeah. Good baby. Good boy. Bring here. We don't sit and chew this one. Good boy. It works really well. It's in like 6 of these discs. We haven't worn any of them out yet. Some of them are looking a little muddier than others, depending what the weather's been like. But you just seat it on there. It's got these helpful red arrows that remind you that this blue edge, which is slightly stiffer, is going forward. And then it actually came with a spare rubber band here. But you hook your fingers in here and pull it back and twist it so you line this arrow up with this. That's what's giving you a spin. You can see how that cable is twisted. Burley doesn't want me to explain. He just wants it to go. And it fires off and the disc goes flying. Now it's not going quite as far as often right now because I'm actually shooting it directly into a headwind here. Drop it. Hey, good boy. Good boy. But if any of you guys have dogs that love chasing things, you might want to check one of these out. The wind's trying to blow it into the house. Good baby. Good puppy. But it is... Drop it. I can't throw it again when you keep holding it. Good boy. This is fun, and you can go shorter ranges. I haven't done this, but I've heard people say they use it in their house. If you just pull it part way, you can just do a short flight like that, or if you have a small backyard or something. Good baby. But it also shoots far enough to get this bouncy guy some serious exercise. And floats and flies really well, and it's a blast. So anyway, if any of you guys have dogs that love fetching things, I was really excited about this because Burley is so excited about it, and my arm doesn't hurt throwing things for him. So I thought some of you guys might enjoy checking it out too. And if not, if you don't have a dog, you might just enjoy how crazy Burley goes for it. Anyway, we've been getting a kick out of this. We've been doing a little frisbee gun time every day, and he wasn't quite sure about it the very first time I fired it off. Didn't take long before he's doing this now. This is exactly what he's always done when we play frisbee. He gets so excited he just can't help but jump straight in the air. And it follows a pretty nice level path, so usually he's not jumping to get it. He's doing all his bouncing here to get me to throw it, but then he just runs along, and he's pretty good at snagging it right out of the air, unless I shoot it too low and it hits the ground first, or the wind blows it into the steps. Anyway, so I just thought you guys might enjoy checking this out. There's going to be a link right below the video if you want to find it there. If not, just get a kick out of watching how wound up Burley gets about this thing. And Burley would very much like to say thank you to Bruce, who actually purchased this off our list and sent it to us, because he has gotten a great deal of pleasure out of it. And again, I could do this all day. I don't know when he would ever quit, because we have never actually hit the point where he quits voluntarily. Eventually I put it back up in the loft where he can't reach it, and it doesn't come out again till we're gonna do another round of frisbee. Good baby boy. Good burlap. Good boy, right here. Are you getting tired? It's time to put it away. Hi folks, Ariel over here. Thanks for spending some of your valuable time watching these videos. Hopefully you found something beautiful, educational, interesting, peaceful, relaxing, or useful while you were here. If so, find more videos here, subscribe so you don't miss any updates, and if you like what you found here, feel free to like and share away so that others can benefit as well. You all have a wonderful day.